I'm Dr. Erik.
And I'm Dr. Erikson.
And together we make Erik and Erikson's Royal Pains.
On this show, we diagnose princesses with whatever psychological disorders they may have.
Surprisingly, quite a few Disney princesses have very obvious psychological disorders.
And we're here to help.
We're here to get the job done.
Yeah, we are.
Mulan, the great warrior of China, joins me today to talk about her laudable role in saving her country. So, Mulan, tell us about how you're doing nowadays.
I'm very happy presently. My husband and I live in China, and we're very proud of our past.
I'm glad to hear that. Tell me about your past before you joined the army. How'd you feel around your fellow peers?
Well, that's a bit of a tender spot. But I guess it's important to, let everything out.
Yes, I believe it is.
Well, it was a very hard life. Being the daughter of a prominent and respected Chinese soldier, everyone expects you to be even better than the average Chinese girl. More polite, more elegant, more graceful. But that just wasn't me. I was clumsy and uncoordinated, and I didn't like being proper very much.
So, to put it plainly, you didn't feel right in a woman's body.
Wow, awkward question. I'm not sure that's what I would say, but it's very hard to describe. You have to understand that. I thought I was a boy.
And when did this begin, the belief that you were a boy?
Well, just around when the expectations of becoming a Chinese woman just got too much. I thought to myself, this isn't working for me, so I must not be a girl.
Did you ever have this feeling during childhood?
Well, not as intensely. I didn't like girl playthings, and I thought boy activities were far more fun, but I put on an act for my parents to make them think that I'd be close to the perfect daughter they'd wanted. But when I looked into my reflection, I would see, who is that girl I see? And I never was truly who they thought I was.
From what you've been saying, it seems as though you decided that you were a boy in response to the pressures of being a girl. It seems to me that you have a gender identity disorder. Now, tell me about your decision to fight against the Huns.
Well, that was always portrayed as one of honor, that the war made me buck up and, to coin a phrase, be a man. But honestly, I just wanted to see how it felt to act and dress up like a guy. And then I'd hoped that it would relieve a bit of my stress, and if it did, I'd be an expert in being a male at the end of it.
Well, did joining the army help you?
Well, not in the way I expected. You see, when I met Shang, I really wanted him to be attracted to me, and that wouldn't have happened if I were a man. So I realized why I was a woman, and the confusion went away, and I just fixed myself.
Do you ever feel any confusion now?
I can't say that I do. I think my disorder might have gone away with the satisfaction of being female for Shang. And, now I'm quite content with being a woman.
Well, Mulan, I'm very happy to have talked with you today. I can only hope that I clarified your past and let you see who you truly are. I wish you the best in all your endeavors.
Oh, thank you.
Hiya, folks. We're here today with Megara, Hercules' wife. For all of you who've been living under a rock, Hercules is the super strong guy in the toga who's on all your Grecian urns.
Hi, Doc. You can call me Meg.
Meg. So, how did you and Hercules meet?
Well, I was working for Hades, and he sent me out to play damsel in distress to kill the big lug. I knew something special about that guy.
Wait, back up. Hades, like the Hades?
Yep, brother of Zeus, god of the underworld, biggest jerk in all of history, whatever you want to call him. Seriously, I wasn't so much working for him as being a slave of. It wasn't fun.
So you were Hades' slave?
Pretty much.
And what did you do as Hades' slave, pray tell?
I caused pain and panic, unwillingly of course. We set a whole truckload of monsters on Wonder Boy, but he beat every single one.
Unwillingly?
I didn't want to do it, but I didn't have much of a choice. You realize selling your soul to the Lord of the Dead isn't the best decision a girl can make. It's probably close to the worst.
So you sold your soul to the devil.
Ding, 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 we have a winner.
Why would you do that?
People do crazy things when they're in love.
You sold your soul to me to save your boyfriend's life. And how does this creep thank you? By running off with some babe. He hurt you real bad, didn't he, Meg? Huh?
Look, I learned my lesson, okay?
And there you have it.
So you sold your soul to the devil for a guy.
Wow, you're really quick today.
So are you still a Hades slave?
No, thank the gods. I'm pretty sure that my eternal contract terminated when I died and then came back to life, and also because Hades was kind of squashed into submission by the rest of Olympus.
So you died and came back to life.
Sharks attacked this one.
So you were actually zombie Meg?
Don't be ridiculous. A wonder boy saved my soul before it's too far gone.
So I don't think anything is wrong with you besides heightened suggestibility, seeing as you and an old boyfriend obviously joined a cult that performed satanic rituals.
I was never a fan of Hades. Ever.
Still, I could also diagnose you with increased aggression, seeing as you obviously caused pain and panic while Hades was your employer.
It was less employment and more like a slave.
But you seem to have been forced into that, so I guess I'll let it slide. But if you feel like consorting with the devil again, please call me first.
I don't think I will ever want to relive my experience with Hades. Can I leave now?
Fine. See you next week.
Bye, Doc.
Well, there you have it, folks. Megara, the famed wife of Hercules, is slowly getting down to the bottom of her problems of her past, involving blatant cult abuse. Hopefully, with a few more sessions, she'll be happier than when Narcissus found himself. Until next time, cheers!
Hello again, faithful viewers. Today, we're going to be speaking with the princess who started the whole princess trend, Miss Snow White. She was the only person to ever be unlucky to be voted the fairest of them all, seeing as the reigning queen kind of was bloodthirsty with jealousy and wanted her dead. It all worked out in the end, though, seeing as a prince came along and kissed her kind of dead corpse. Come on out, Snow White.
Oh, thank you so much.
So, Snow White, tell us about your story.
Well, my super evil stepmother sent a hunter out into the woods to try to find me and kill me because I was super mega foxy awesome hot and she was just old. You know, the usual.
Oh my, well, that sounds dangerous. How on earth did you survive?
Well, you know, I found this dwarf colony and they said that they would let me stay there and be their maid.
Tell me about this dwarf colony.
Well, one was happy all the time and one only ever slept and one was constantly on dope. I just put up with it and I cleaned.
Yeah, I see that you're cleaning now. Still, why is that?
Well, cleaning always gave me a sense of comfort, I suppose. And germs can kill you. I mean, why would I die from something as tiny as a germ when I had armed hunters and irate munchkins to worry about?
How often would you say that you cleaned a day?
Oh, all day long. Even though I live in the palace now and I have a staff of maids, cleaning still seems to consume my day. I don't even have enough time to sing to the woodland creatures anymore.
Oh, how unfortunate. How does this affect your relationship with your husband?
Oh, the prince and I don't see each other much. I'm too busy cleaning to pay too much attention to him. If only I could be better.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna make a wild and crazy guess here that you have obsessive-compulsive disorder. With a bit of systematic desensitization and a little bit of cognitive therapy, we should be able to interrupt those cycles of obsessive thoughts. We'll have you fixed in half past no time.
Oh, thank you, Dr. Erikson. Now we can pay the maids to actually do their jobs instead of just sitting around.
Anytime. Television psychiatrist changing lives every day. See you next time on Rural Pains, and I'll see you next week, Miss White, for our behavioral therapy. Goodbye now.